welcome back to Zed Zone. So sadly I have to turn off the background music completely because it's not safe for copyright. So it's a weird problem because if you have copyrighted music right now, you cannot delete it because of the auto-generated tracks by AI that translate your video into other languages. So it's annoying. There's no other way but to turn off the background music. Also, do you want to see what happens if you make too much noise near a city? This is my base. This is where I will be living, probably. I think I like this location because it's near everything. Yes, also I was injured because I cleared that building and there were a lot of zombies. Normal ones. Come on, where's the party? Wow, they're very shade today. Yeah, when I deleted that other video, in that video you could see about 3 or 4 or 5, I think even more specials. A blaster, a boomer, a Hulk, a fireman zombie which was huge and was spraying me with water. Okay, they're there, some of them. That is the big fireman zombie. What is he doing? If you stand in the water too much, I think you'll instantly kill you or something because that's high pressure water. Ouch. The screamers are here. If you get hit in the head, you have vision distortion. Oh, look at him, he's not doing anything. And this is why I want to preserve the rail guards, because they're super useful. That's a mutated zombie. Yeah, these air guns are super strong as well. The only problem is that you have to make ammo for them and you also have to reload the air in the gun. The hell, man? I don't think he's out of water, he just cannot find the right pathfinding. Don't step on that, it's toxic. Ooh. He found a way. Don't worry, I have to reload all of this because this is not how I want to spend my resources. Why won't you die? I guess the reason why this zombie will not die is because he can afford it. Oh, he doesn't have a melee attack. He killed me in the end, yeah. As you can see, never waste your resources on fight you're not sure you can take. So the beginning of the game is a little bit weird because you get the cool rifle with air pellets that does a lot of damage and can kill a lot of zombies. I also chose the crossbow, and you can just make wooden arrows, you don't have to make metal arrows. I don't think there's not much of a difference between the metal and the wooden arrows so far. I think there might be more headshot damage or some other stuff, but it doesn't really matter because you can kill zombies without any issues with them. And that's kind of it. We have to work overtime in order to make a base, so we have a steady flow of resources because the zombies, I think they will respawn at some point anyway. So it's kind of pointless to try and kill all of them, at least for now. But we do need to kill them for resources, for the green and the blue and the red resource. And also, you're getting penalized for dying by just wasting about I would say 90 seconds or something like that. I don't know, it's such a cool game with so many cool things, but the developers could never really fix the spaghetti code. I still believe the original developers of the game are gone because the newer developers have no idea how to work on this code, or to fix optimization, or to fix some other things. But sadly, this is one of the most interesting games at the moment, mostly because of the updates and mostly because of the other games being so bad. So this is better than Project Zomboid in so many other ways, especially when it comes to special zombies, when it comes to making a base, when it comes to exploration and finding interesting items. Yeah, and that was not even half of the story. There are many more zombies over there, just they're a little shy. Okay, well, I also got a lot of wood, a lot of stone. Oh, no stone. A lot of sticks, a lot of other stuff as well. Okay. Also, in order to activate these things, you just need to put the thing in your inventory over here. So that's how you're supposed to do it. Not in a pocket. The 5% critical hit chance, I have the fast reloader, marathon runner, and sprint. Okay, I think we're ready to just go inside and have our base building. Also, the stone hammer and the stone axe are needed to unlock the workbench. Pretty easy to make stone, rope. A rope I think we can just make from fibers, yeah. Then you can unlock it, you get the items back, but the developers really want you to do that first. Metal component. Yeah, you need the workbench to make metal components and various other things. I think I have everything I want from the car. Contaminated water. I'll just leave that over there. Now, like I said, this is very good. By the way, the gun shop was mostly empty because the developers finally managed to fix the gun shops. The gun shops were pretty much 4 or 5 times bigger than they are right now, but it seems like they've decreased the size of the gun shop, so they have less guns in them. Now the main way to get the guns will be the container yards, the military bases, and probably some other locations. What happened here? What destroyed my trash can? Oh, I like that trash can. That's weird, so the game kept the destroyed trash can? Oh, rats. Nice trash can. This was supposed to be a hospital, and I think I'll keep it as it is with the locker rooms and the other stuff over there. You have to break this and it makes quite a loud noise. They destroyed some of the doors, but it should be okay. By the way, they can also destroy the walls if you have a big enough zombie. I'd have liked for another way in. But also try to dismember the zombies. Also, you have an option to clear all items on the ground. Man, I cannot find another big trash can. The initial plan was to put all of the trash cans in front of my base, so it kind of looks like a human, you know, waste pit or something like that. I don't know. That would be a fun idea, but I guess you cannot do that right now. You can also move the sale signs. But the game has a lot of fun elements like this. So much better than Project Zomboid in so many other ways, but I guess. Tire wall. The zombies will hear that. Another little hospital area, I guess. As you can see, the bottle was on the cupboard, but you can still move it. There are no more zombies. But how do I get to that zombie over there? That's kind of annoying. Guess it was stuck. It had money on it. Okay. It's kind of scary because you're in danger. You cannot escape quickly if something bad happens. Okay, let me just fill that refrigerator so I can make my base look more homey. Yeah, I guess this is an option. I mean, it's not the best, but at least you can have some lockers and some other stuff. Oh, wardrobe. Wardrobes are huge. Compared to the lockers, okay. We'll have to take these with us. I mean, I can build some storage crates, but these look much better. I'll just have a little main area over here. Maybe I'll put some traps at the entrance. I don't know. I'll have to see. I guess the only other way out where I have the windows. That will work. Tracks on the snow are kind of nice. It's kind of like Project Zomboid. In the beginning you have a lot of resources, as you can see, you have a lot of food, water, and later it will become harder and harder to get them. Also pretty sure they can destroy anything they touch. Cannot run. Huh. Interesting. Guess I can keep that drug shelf as well. Okay, I think we can make some really cool stuff happen over here. Still not talking too much, but thinking 3 steps ahead. We'll just leave the shelf with the school backpacks over there. It's creepy. I like it. Yeah, I want a big garbage bin as well. Also, it's hard to heal your torso and some other stuff. Like I said, killing something is very hard in this game. As you can see, restoring your stamina is also pretty hard. I wanted a wardrobe. Those are wardrobes as well. I kind of missed them. Okay. It's a bit boring, what can I say, but it's going to look so much better when I'm done. Yeah, I basically had another video, but I had to delete it because the music is copyrighted and you cannot erase songs anymore for tracks if you're using the auto dub function, which basically auto translates the videos into a few languages. It's a weird thing, but Oh, nice. I think I'll just put everything over there, and as I play more of the game and branch out, I'll probably move some stuff to other rooms. But for now I need everything to be in the same little area, so it's much more clear what I have to do. And yeah, as you can see, movement speed will be important throughout the game, not just to escape zombies, but to manage your base. That's a bed. Can we move the bed? We can! Just don't question it, we are so strong we can move a bed, a wardrobe. We can move anything we like. The stamina regeneration is very much lacking. But in a way this is better because you can see the progression so much better. You'll go from not being able to run at all to a speedy man. Okay, put the chair over there. That's the shower, so this will be the shower kitchen combo, don't think about it. Besides, probably most people will only cook in their underwear during the summer. Okay, let me get those other 2 wardrobes and then we'll be done with the first part of the game. I mean, it's pretty hard to find a good base location anyway. And this will allow me to loot the gas stations and the things on top. This is something, I forgot what it is, but I think it will give me a clue or something. That's a supermarket, oh yeah. This is a huge urban area. Can I? Yeah. I guess I can try and destroy that wall. We have some kind of a wallpaper over here. I think the problem with the chest, I think the chest have, well, let me see. The chest would have pretty much more or less this. I think they have more storage capacity, but they look bad, and I want my base to actually look a little better than usual. Since this will be the base I'll be using for a long time, unless something breaks my save file. Weirdly enough, I'm not cold anymore. I think it's because we are running all the time. But I have to look at that. I have to be careful of that as well. Also, I don't really need the Leatherman or anything else to make a fire. I can make a flint thingy. I think I need a stone or something like that. Oh yeah. No more big trash cans, rats. Oh boy. Hard again. Well, I guess I can go there with the car as well and just loot whatever else I need, but I can get a little bit into base building. Some basic stuff only. Yeah, look at this. This is kind of cool. Okay, so let's see what we can build over here. The campfire would be nice. Campfire placed on bonfire. Cooking hub placed on bonfire, which will be something we need. I think I have no rocks on me because I never really hit any rock piles. Okay, sure, let's save. That's a lot of zombies and no resources. Still a pretty... It's still a pretty hard difficulty loop because there are way too many zombies for me to kill. Funny enough, you can leave the rock outside of the zombies area so you can destroy it where there are no zombies. I guess we collect some bushes as well. Yeah, like I said, the cold meter is a bit wonky. As you can see now, it's not affecting me at all. Or... no, we might not be affected by the cold anymore because we have a lot more clothes on us, so let me see, that's... 30% thermal. Oh, the roads, what? They have 50% thermal? Okay, so that might be the case. We're no longer freezing because we just have enough clothes on us. Which in a way is a shame because apparently you can get rid of the cold super fast. Yeah, this is why I prefer using a car to normal mining. I should also make a few more arrows. I have the wooden spears, but you cannot throw them yet. Dude, the general zoom is so nice. Should have been another good base location over here. The door. That's a huge burned pile of bodies and zombies. What else did you expect? Did you think the game doesn't have something like this? The problem is that the mouse has to be put outside of the green area. Oh? No, 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 no. That's actually one of the harder to kill zombies, so I'll not even attempt to play with him. Okay, we're not going there either. I hate it when they destroy the doors. Where did that zombie come from? Yeah, the game is always dangerous. It is if you're fighting other zombies, they make a lot of noise and they might kill other zombies, so it's always going to be tricky to fight. Let's just close the door. I had enough. Let's make the fireplace over here. I don't have the cooking pot with me. Simple workbench. Iron hammer. I need nails for that? I guess I'll put them something like this. Oh yeah, this is why I need the iron plates. I actually make a lot of stuff with the normal wooden bench. Incam bomb. Metal arrows, iron stick and iron arrowhead. You get 5 per scrap metal and then we can probably just make a lot of them. And gunpowder bags, I'm not sure what they're used to. For, I guess for the explosive stuff. barrel bomb. Also, can make crossbows, but they're not as strong as the ones as the one we have. Okay, so for the symbol of for on the normal workbench, wooden fence, gun, shop, shelf, locker, single bed. Let's build one of the storage boxes so you can see how it is. It's pretty big. It's the same as the wardrobe. The storage box is bigger, but this is a little cooler. Workbench, I guess we need the iron hammer from the truck. It's also very dangerous to have a closed door, because if you open the door and if you see a zombie, there's not much time to react, but if you just look at the door and you might see the zombie. I guess we can craft them, but it's a little easier if we find them beforehand. We still have these guns. I call them guns, to be honest. Let me see. Anything else I want to put in there? Nope, not really. Okay, and I guess I might... No, I think I should keep everything in the car, because the car will be the main way to travel, get resources, put into the... Yeah, put everywhere the resources I collect from there. Okay, I don't think I brought the nails with me, but how hard it is to make 20 nails? Wait, how do I make those? Yeah, I kind of forgot about stuff like this, so... Metal components, so I need to craft metal components, but... Metal spike trap, yeah. Firework launcher. Fountain. I don't remember why I have the firework, happy fountain guy. And you also have the grapple. Need iron plates and iron tubes for that. That spear is actually a very good melee weapon. I don't see where the metal components are, I might be blind. I'll connect the metal plate. I need metal components, but for metal components, yeah, I forgot about all of this, and as you can see, it's kind of annoying. In development. Lithium metal. 3D printing. I don't even have the plastic materials. Metal 3D printing. Oh. A grindstone. Yeah, I don't remember how to make the iron plates. Let me go to the car and check something, and then we'll go raid the supermarket or something if I don't remember. Also want to make more bags because we need big bags. Probably 2 or 3 big bags will be enough for the car. I think the developers nerfed some of this stuff. I distinctly remember having more bags in the car, and that was enough. I don't really have plastic components, really. Plastic is found in trash cans and some other stuff. I want one of each tool. Meh. Put this back in there. Yeah, the revolver can be reloaded. I cannot reload this because I don't have the magazine, so there's no point in carrying it with me. Painkillers. Okay. Well, I hope that's normal water. I think it tells you if it's not normal water. Yeah, it's a slow burning game in the beginning, but then it becomes a lot more interesting. Thirdly, we have waste plastic. And I guess we can just destroy the stuff. In the gun shop. Yeah, I think that's how I did it last time as well. That transfer in this game is amazing. Small bugs are annoying. This is mechanical components. Mechanical components, copper, waste, plastic. Let's see how hard it is to destroy one completely. Very hard apparently, I'm out of stamina already. A rust barrel? Okay. Fetch them. We get waste plastic and waste cardboard. Okay, let's just stick to the nails then, from the shelves. I guess we just have to wait a little bit. Also give me the wood that I need. Yeah, I'm not sure how you're supposed to do this, but I think this is the only way. Get the nails from another thing. Have 10 nails, right? Okay, we just need 10 more. Probably other stuff will give you nails as well, but I never really checked, so I know that these shells will definitely give you nails, so I'll try them. And yeah, now you see that melee is useful even though you don't want to fight in melee. This is so good for resource collection. So there was something over there. 12 over there. This is making a lot of noise, but I guess the zombies are not hearing me. Do I really want to try the 3D printing? I guess I can. The pressure tank will be useful to build the pneumatic guns. Medicine, this is how long the doses. Nitric acid powder, so I guess we need that. I guess I should also make the water well. Return after unlock. I guess that's the only thing I didn't want to destroy. I don't think it matters with what you hit the shells. Maybe an axe will be better. I guess you can try with an axe as well. Oh, need a bandage. Really, is it that much faster with that? No, it's the same. Second. Yeah, let me take the TV with me. Gun shop. I like the little neon signs every important building has. Cannot run, the worst thing that can happen during the game sometimes. I wish we would go on top of... I think this is another level of the building, but I don't think we can climb on top. So multiple level buildings would have been nice in the game, but I guess it's hard to pull off in a game like this. Yeah, we're not playing the dark anymore because we have beds, we can sleep, we can rest. I mean, otherwise, if you don't find the bed, if you don't make the sleeping bag, you'll have to find the bed. Okay, so that's fixed. Bench. I guess that's why the gun shops are also double important. I really wish the developers would come and look at all of these things and balance them a little better. Seems like the gun shops are mostly important because of the nails, but I guess, I don't know, maybe other stuff will give you a lot of nails if you destroy them as well. Maybe the fences? Okay, now we have access to the metal components. Look at how many air guns we have. Integrated battery, how do I build that? Mechanical airbow, I think this will be the next upgrade. I think yeah, that's better than what I'm currently using. Double barrel grenade launcher. Thermal sight. Wow, this is Tarkov. Oh yeah, we can also make a katana. I wish I could look at the stats of the items before I make them. I make those stupid iron plates. We can make a smelter or something. Stone furnace. Okay, we have enough stones, right? Yes. Just put a bit of veneer next to the fireplace. Don't worry, it's completely safe. The recharger bench, I forgot about this. I think this is also pretty new. Oh no, I think this will need a lot of time to be ready. Yeah, we cannot move this. I forgot about this. So annoying. It doesn't actually tell me what I can build in it, so I can make iron plates and copper plates. 100. Don't worry about it, don't think about it. Yeah, too bad we cannot really move them. I think I'll need more of these very soon. I want my money and my other stuff over there. I don't think we'll ever need a painkillers to be honest, but I don't know, it's to have around. Yeah. So this will be the gun thingy, the gun accessory stuff. Let's start organizing things. Will be the material stuff. And technically that's also material. Be batteries and other stuff, components, stuff like that. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So this is the first part of the base building. Now, yeah, I should have made the furnace before I went to sleep because now I have to wait in real time. I don't think we can sleep again. Can we sleep again? Yeah, I'm not sleepy. Rats. I forgot about this little detail. You can only put a maximum of one item over there, and I think we'll also need more wood. How do I split stacks? Oh, with control, with 50% of the stack. Okay. Let me just fill this up completely, and then we'll leave it to cook, and then we'll have to come back and do some other stuff. Now, what else can I build, or what else do I need? Metal component, yeah. So we have iron plates. And one metal component per iron plate. I guess it's going to be harder than I thought to make that. Yeah, sure. Let's go and loot some. Wow, I've been playing for 50 minutes already. This is crazy. Time flies when you're playing this game. Okay, let's try to drive down the street to the supermarket and the gas station. I'll have to try and clear that gas station to get access to the gas. What weapons do I have available right now? Yeah, I think we can use the air rifle to a much bigger extent right now. Our chest doesn't look as bad, does it? We're actually slowly healing to full health. Okay, let's do a little bit of a raid. Okay, learn how to drive the proper way. There are also faster cars. I think this is the slowest car. One of the slowest cars at least. Yeah, we'll have to slowly clear the areas and then... And then finally kind of clear the entire game. Or the entire city in a way. Okay, I guess, let me see, where do I see the speed? Engine power 260, I guess engine power is... Oh, we also have fuel consumption, I forgot about that. Engine power 160. Forgot how do you see the speed. Anyway, just know that some cars will be much faster. We first search the cars and then we go inside the shop. That's a cool game. If I had more time to play it. I also wish the developers would finish it, would make it much better. I mean, the reload times are horrible. I think this is just a melee weapon, to be honest. Item feature, break a door. Are the trash cans worth searching? Nope. But, you know... Let's get a free grenade launcher. The trash can? Man, these trash cans are dangerous. Okay, it's worth searching any trash can then. Yeah, don't think too much about it, we just got a great item. Hiking backpack. Well, I guess I'll put that in the gun bag. There's the other gun. All of the food and drinks will go into that one. Anyway, we are having a lot of fun. Sadly, because without the noise, without the music, it's kind of boring, but I think the game carries on its own pretty nicely anyway. Well, that. Okay, so there's nothing here. Okay, 8.5. I guess the Kevlar suit is the only thing that... oh, I think I'll keep it like that. Don't mess around too much with stuff like this. That China Lake pump action grenade launcher. Why do you have so much information? 1968. Yeah, well, we got the grenade launchers, now we just need a grenade. Over here. It's just a head decoration. 100% tire. I don't think we need it for now. These shells might also have nails if you destroy them. Mask. Okay, I guess this location doesn't have as much interesting loot as the first supermarket I searched, but it should be enough to keep us going for a while. Item repair kit, that's pretty big as well. I guess I can sell most of the stuff I found over here to the vendors. But it's kind of stupid because think about it like this. If you just try to be self-sufficient from the beginning, it will be much better later because then you don't not have to suffer so much in the end parts of the game. That's why I'm trying to set up a supply line, production, base building. And just not have anything to worry about later. Broken phone. Why are the needles so big? I don't question it. Because the broken phones are super important, but I never found many of them. A rock on the shelf. Okay, that's useful. That looks kind of funny, but sadly we cannot afford to take it with us. Wait, the right trousers are 70% defense, thermal 50%. Guess this is what is keeping me so warm. I'm not sure if we are slower with this. Oh, that's the 40mm grenade. Okay, now you see how the grenade and the grenade launchers look. I don't think it actually reduces our movement speed. Do not shut up while being thirsty. Oh, wow, he drinks water bottles. Yes, he does drink a lot of water. Which is healthy, which we should all do. Coca-Cola reduces your body temperature. Kind of interesting. I really hope they manage to implement all of the stuff they want as intended. As you can see, right now we're not even worried about the cold anymore because we have a lot of clothes on us. I hope they make it so you can only wear one pair of pants, or maybe let's say two pair of pants. I think it's more or less randomized, but you do have a shelf with survival items, a few shelves with food or water, and definitely a shelf with backpacks. You can only keep the N95 masks. Yeah, the only thing we really need is it's just a lot of materials and supplies. I don't really want to use up my supplies, but would be forced to. I don't really need the camouflage cape, but it's rainproof. And if it's rainproof, I think that means we'll not get wet. And if you don't, I don't know. I don't think I want to replace the cloak with anything else. Plus, it helps us with camouflage and some other stuff. So yeah, definitely we will keep it as it is. That CBMG magazine. And now the game is just taunting me. Landmines? Yeah, the game is a bit crazy, goes very hard on weapons and zombies, as you can see. When the game was made, the developers had some great priorities: guns, special zombies, survival. I guess they just didn't have enough manpower or money to finish their vision. Not really a very exciting supermarket. I guess if you... On the other hand, we did get a lot of grenades. I mean, a lot of grenade launchers. Not a lot, but two is enough. Already filled up that bag. We have to go into the next one. I guess we have to go into the next one. I guess I'll put that over there as well for now until I figure out what to do with all of this stuff. And I look at the metal barrel. Yes, some of the cars are fuel. Zero. Zero, what? They might have changed the way fuel is. Finally, we have fuel. We have no container. It's so easy. Oh, we have some fuel in here as well, so that's 8,000 milliliters. 8 liters and 10 liters. Okay, we'll get the rest of the fuel from the cards, then I'll end the video. It's such a fun game. Oh, wow. Well, I guess the best place to put the fuel is in the car. And yeah, now we have everything we need to start base building and kind of relax a little bit. Easier. So I complained so much about the fuel that they actually gave me a lot of it. Okay, that's a lot more than I originally thought. We don't have to go to the gas station anymore. Okay, I think that's full. I have another metal barrel. I don't use the metal barrels and the other stuff. Transport the fuel. They don't lose durability, so I'm not sure what the durability is all about. I guess it's 0.5 per 1000 liters. Yeah, but as you can see, it doesn't work as they think it does. This was durability with the pot. Did they fix it or not? This is durability. I guess we can make the metal barrels at some point. In water. Okay. I guess we'll also use the pot to get the fuel, not because I'm lazy, just because I want to extract all of the fuel and not come back here for a while. Might seem like it's a lot, but trust me, if you just explore the map, it'll end very, very fast. Is that an arrow? Oh no, that's from my crossbow. I can use some other stuff for this, but I'll just use the fuel for this. Good thing we don't have scrubbing and some other stuff. Good thing we don't have to clean it after we are done with it. Oh, I also have to manage the batteries and some of the other stuff. Okay, so I'll go back home and I'll do a lot of base building, and then next episode we'll probably just do exploration and some other stuff. I don't think I'm strong enough to destroy that objective area. I think we need 3 objective areas. We might have to go back to get the JSS, but that's actually a pretty hard location to finish because we'll get invaded by zombies. I guess I can just change my tire as well since I'm here. Wow. Yeah, they really made the car degrade much faster. Don't I just put the... We have... What? We have car tires in our pants? Okay, what the... Don't think too much about it. This would be the perfect time to get attacked by zombies, right? There's no point in that. Let's just search for another... That's even worse. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, sorry about the music and the other stuff. I think the game probably deserves better than this, but I don't want to use outside music as well. Play some music if you like. I think this will be a problem with indie games, but I'm not too bothered about it because the gameplay is just so good, it doesn't really matter. What is that? A bullet and just batteries. Oh, we filled up this bag as well, okay. Hmm. Just have to get a lot of other resources. Yeah, it's a lot of work, to be honest. We'll see what we can do next time. But the the good news is that we're so far ahead of the difficulty curve, I don't even think we need to farm that much more. We can just explore, get a few new guns, and actually start using the guns. And I'll have to finish base building at some point. So we're fully healed up, almost 100% HP. Yeah, before we leave, let's just eat and drink as much as we like. Guess we can have a small sip. The first tin can that we eat. I really wish that bar would stay longer so we can see what happens with our stamina and other stuff. Yeah, I guess I'll also have to do some hunting off camera. Okay, saving the game, and that's it. See you next time. Bye bye.